Hey, what's up guys? This is Chuan here, and if you guys have watched some of my recent videos, then you guys should know that I'm currently in Chengdu, China. So Chengdu is the capital of Sichuan province in the southwest of China. Recently, in the last week or so, some locally transmitted cases of COVID-19 have popped up here in Chengdu. Now, this represents the first time that locally transmitted cases of COVID-19 have been found in Chengdu in 9 months. So as you can imagine, the local government is taking this very seriously, and Chengdu is under a semi-lockdown. What this means is that some schools, bars, restaurants, nightclubs are closed, and people are encouraged to stay inside and not really leave their residential compound or their district. Now, what this means for me is that it's gonna be very difficult leaving Chengdu and going to other Chinese cities because other Chinese cities are freaking out over Chengdu's locally transmitted COVID cases, and they don't want these cases to be exported out to other cities. Unfortunately for me, I have a flight from Chengdu to Yantai tomorrow. Now, having lived in Yantai for some time, I know that Yantai is very strict in terms of COVID control. So upon arriving at Yantai Airport, what I think will happen is that I will have to take a COVID-19 nucleic acid test to confirm that I'm negative for COVID-19. And then I may have to be quarantined in a hotel or in my apartment for some days. Okay, so the point of this video is to show you guys how China freaks out over just 10 locally transmitted cases and how they're able to control travel within China. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Alright guys, I'm currently on my way to the airport in China. To travel around freely, you need to register for 2 different travel codes. The first code is a health code and is specific to each province in China. My health code is currently green, which indicates that I'm low risk for COVID-19. I think the code turns yellow if you have been in the vicinity of a known COVID case and turns red if you have been in direct contact with a known COVID case. The second code is a travel history code. It shows the cities you have been to in the past 14 days. From my experience, you need to show this code when checking in at hotels. Now, my travel history code shows that I've been to Chengdu in the past 14 days, which is now red. Alright guys, I just arrived at the Chengdu Airport. To enter the airport, I will need to show the staff here that my health code is green, which it is. I'm now going through this infrared temperature sensor to make sure that I do not have a fever. Alright, everything checks out and I'm gonna go get my boarding pass. Okay, I just got my boarding pass and I'm chilling in the airport lounge right now. While checking in, the staff member told me that I may have to do a COVID test upon arriving in Yantai, which is what I sort of expected.
And the overhead bins. We will open the front door. Please mind your step. What is a bug? Thank you.
Okay guys, it was a fairly short 2-hour flight from Chengdu to Yantai. I just got off the plane and I'm gonna go pick up my check-in luggage from the baggage claim. Everything seems peaceful and normal so far, and there has been no mention of COVID testing or quarantine. So let's see what happens at the exit. Hopefully I can just grab a taxi and go home. Okay, I just got my check-in luggage and now we're being ushered into a different exit area. This looks a little bit strange, but not really surprising to me because it does look like we have to register and do COVID testing, either here at the airport or elsewhere. Now we're being told that we have to go register at the district that we live in. Since I live in Zhifu district, which is the city center district, I'm gonna go to the Zhifu table and give them my information.
我妈电话138。你好，支付的吗？等会儿排队跟。
Now this is getting very interesting. We're told to get on a bus that'll take us to a testing site in Zhifu district.
风险区为什么要那招黑人？成都那个区。气象区啊，并且我们带了核酸检测报告的。对，我也带了。对，我。
Alright, many of the Chinese passengers here are complaining about the upcoming COVID test, saying that they already have a test result from Chengdu and why they need another one in Yantai. According to one of the staff members, we will be going to a hotel for the test. After waiting for about 2 hours at the airport, we're finally on the way to the COVID testing site in the city. I'm actually looking forward to my first ever COVID test. Alright guys, we just arrived at the COVID testing site, and as you can see, this is definitely not a hotel. It looks like a shed attached to an apartment building here, and it's completely insane that they would do COVID testing here. Alright, let's go inside and see what it looks like. Wow, this looks like something out of the 50s or 60s, and I'm not even sure how sanitary all of this is. Now I'm in line for my COVID test, and it looks like it's going to be a throat swab, so it won't hurt that bad. I still can't believe I'm doing a COVID test in an environment like this. Look at these red chairs here. I have no idea what these chairs are for. I'm finally done here. Looks like I don't have to quarantine, so a government official is taking me home right now. Alright guys, I finally made it back to my apartment, and that was a completely crazy experience getting a COVID test here in Yantai. I'm actually not sure how I'm going to get my COVID results, but the staff member there assured me that if I do have COVID, government officials will be knocking on my door. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.